A lot of the videos I create here for YouTube are focused on the kind of the negative side of phones and the digital world and social media and all of that kind of thing. So I thought I would readdress the balance really and try and just show you that I am not a phone hater by any stretch. I think smartphones are an incredible tool and have added so much to us as individuals and to us as a society. And I'm not going to talk about the flip side of that right now. You can watch most of my other videos for that. But today I thought I would share a video about the things I love about smartphones. So there are definitely many aspects of my smartphone that I probably could be without, but that really add value to my life rather than take things away from my life. And part of using your phone less or using your phone more consciously is using it in a way that brings fulfillment and brings productivity and brings joy to your life, rather than in a way that takes those things away. So a few things that I use that bring those things to my life. Number one is the timer. Now, of course, we can use timers from other aspects. We don't need to use our phone, but our phone obviously is always nearby or always something that we have easy access to. And the timer facility for me is a really valuable thing because I use it if I want to get something done. I will set myself a challenge, be that a work project or be that a home project such as some cleaning or something I need to do around the house. I find if I set a timer, then I quickly get it done because I want to beat the timer. It's like I'm in competition with the timer. So I use the timer a lot to help me with things like that. So that's definitely something that I really value for using my phone for. The second thing is meditation apps and well-being apps. There are so many of them out there. I know when I've spoken to people about maybe not having their phone next to them in bed, they actually use it in a positive way, which is to fall asleep to meditation or hypnosis that they play through their phone. Again, yes, of course, we could do that through other means. We could get CDs or whatever old school method you want. But again, our phone has these opportunities for us. I particularly like Insight Timer. So if you go and download Insight Timer, there are loads of meditations and affirmations and hypnosis and all sorts on there that I think are really, really useful. And I actually often have affirmation-based audio playing while I'm working because it kind of fills the silence, but it also means as I'm working away that these affirmations, these positive affirmations are seeping in here and delivering what they need to. Another thing I absolutely love about my phone as a mother of three is, of course, the camera. Now, the camera is a bit of a funny one because I think pre-smartphones, when it was a case of, going back years and years, when you had to walk into a shop with a film and get it developed, obviously you were very specific about what pictures you took because you had to pay for each one. Even actually when you were taking a digital camera out, yes, you could take loads and loads of pictures, but then you kind of had to plug your camera in and go through and maybe pick out ones that you wanted to save. So there was still a little bit more there around being selective around the pictures you took. I think the difficulty now with having a camera always on us and the ability to quickly look back at previous pictures is we probably take too many and we forget to be present in a moment. Now, I have got a video on this. I'll link it right now on this video, which is all about our ability to be present and can we be fully present as a result of smartphone use. So there is definitely a negative side to the camera, but I do think the positive side is that we can so easily capture memories. We always have our phone on us when we're out and about, let's face it. And the ability to capture memories is really powerful. I think the key here is to consciously capture and not subconsciously. So take your picture, put your phone away and enjoy the moment rather than living it through the lens. Number 4 is the ability to connect easily with others. I live in Manchester. My family are in the Isle of Man. The fact that I can FaceTime my sister and nephew, and my nephew and my daughter speak to each other on FaceTime all the time. They're both only 4. They love having a FaceTime conversation. The ability to quickly send images to my family, to keep them up to date with what's going on with my family through WhatsApp. that connectivity is really, really powerful and hugely important to me when living so far away from my family. So I definitely enjoy the power of the connectivity that smartphones bring to us, and the ability to always be able to chat to the people that matter in my life, as well as send messages, respond to things, and just feel a lot closer to them than we physically are. So that connectivity I know is important for so many people, and it could be in different ways. It might not be a family, it might be connecting with friends, or maybe even new people. So going on to forums and building new friendships, or even building friendships through social media. I think, that connectivity is a really important part of smartphone use. But of course, if we were going to flip that onto the negative, we need to make sure it doesn't replace the face-to-face, the actual going and seeing people and being in person with people, because nothing fills up our cup more than doing just that. But definitely the connectivity opportunity, I think, is really, really powerful. Number 5 for me is a bit of a funny one, but it's a rain alarm. It's pretty much the only notification I have on my phone. And actually now we're heading into winter, I will turn it off. But over the summer, I find it really handy that I'm warned if rain is approaching, because I can bring my washing in. Now, it seems like such a small thing, but the number of times I have kind of had washing outside that's practically dry and then it started raining on it, and it's so frustrating. So the fact that my phone can alert me to that, and I have a special notification of firework kind of sound, not firework, lightning kind of sound, and that immediately means, right, go and check, where's the rain, is it on its way, get the washing in. It just makes my life so much easier, and it means I don't have to stick things in the dryer, so that's great for the planet too, surely. Number 6 has to be ease of purchase. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, actually. Probably for my bank balance, not such a good thing. But what I really like is if I'm chatting to a friend and they say, oh, I've got this for my daughter for Christmas, it looks brilliant. I go, oh yeah, that's perfect for mine too. And I can just buy it straight away rather than trying to remember what they said. I can literally go on a website and buy it instantly. So that kind of ease of purchase does give us more time back, let's face it, so long as we don't get caught in the scroll on shopping websites, because not only could we then end spending up more money, but also a lot more time as well. But that certain ease of purchase, I think, is a huge advantage. And even though I think it has brought along a lot of negatives, of course, I need to give a shout out to social media. It's given me a career for 12 years. And I don't think social media would be as big and as popular as it was if it were not for the smartphone. Now, yes, social media has so many issues associated with it that I've gone into in other videos. But there is also some real power in social media too, the knowledge that we can gain and things that we can learn that can help us in our life. And certainly as businesses like mine, the ability to market to other businesses and the number of sales I've made through social media alone means I've really got to be grateful for social media apps, because I know that has been what has caused the huge uptake in social media. It's the at our fingertips approach of it rather than having to go and sit at a computer to do that social media. So I have to do a shout out to social media. It's given me income and a career for the last 12 years. So yeah, thank you. I do think now though, as my career merges into more of a digital wellbeing role, I do think that as well as those amazing positives, we also do have to consider the negatives. And I suppose I will finish this video by saying, yes, phones are brilliant. They have so many amazing attributes that add value to our lives. And that's a reason I would never get rid of my smartphone. I'm not someone who's about to flush my smartphone down the toilet and replace it with an old school brick phone that does nothing but make calls and receives texts, because there are so many elements to my phone I definitely would miss. But that means that we do have to be more conscious of our phone use. We do have to understand the negative elements, and we do have to make sure we control our use so that we're using it mostly in a positive way and really reducing the negative results of our smartphone use. And so you may well be interested in my short course, Reduce Your Phone Use. Notice the word reduce, not stop using your phone. It's all about reducing your use, using it in a more positive way, using it less to give yourself back time, focus, sleep, and so many other different aspects. And the short course really will help you with that. It comes in both video and ebook format. You get both when you sign up for the course. I will pop the details below, but I do truly believe that smartphones are great. We just need to make sure that we are in control of what they do for us rather than them controlling us. Let me know your thoughts. What is it that you love about your phone? Let me know in the comments. And do you think you mostly use it in a positive way, or do you think you're overusing it, that you get caught in the scroll, that maybe it's bringing in a little negativity to your life? Let me know in the comments, and I would love it as well if you'd subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.